Hello, hello, hello. Episode 193 of the Basement Tapes, 1969 70 again. Building the bridge from the 60s to the 70s, or help building that bridge, is the 1969-70 Tops hockey set. I am woefully underrepresented in this set and this series of cards. So apologies to all. I'm a Fugazi. There are 5 of these in my collection. I could do better. Do better, John, is all I have to say about that. Let's look at 132 total cards, $10.48. Average value, total value, $1,383. Um, Price of these sets are not applicable or not available on Beckett OPG. So the 1969-70 top set consists of 132 standard size cards. The backs contain 1968 to 1969 and career statistics, a short biography, and a cartoon illustrated fact about the player. Those players in this set, who are also included in the insert set of stamps, have a place on the card back for placing the player's stamps. This is not recommended as it would be considered a means of defacing the card and lowering its grade. The cards are grouped by team of Montreal, St. Louis, Boston, New York, Toronto, Detroit, Chicago, Oakland, Philadelphia, Los Angeles, Pittsburgh, and Minnesota in that order. The only notable rookie card in this set is Serge Savard. Let's see here who some of our old holdovers from back in the day. Gump Worsley's number one, by the way. Who would not want to be named Gump Worsley back in the day? Bobby Orr is your number one. Jean Bellevue and Gordie Howe are your top 3 cards there. Let's get over to TCDB, see what they have to say. The set is gorgeous. I say that a lot, but there's photographs, almost proof of life photographs, but white border, wood hockey stick, a puck with the name of the position, as well as prominently displayed on the bottom, the person's name and the person's team nickname. So Gordon Labossiere is on the Kings, and the Kings logo is placed on the card as well. Teams represented here, we saw the Bruins, Blackhawks, Wings, Kings, North Stars, Canadians, Rangers, Seals, Flyers, Penguins, Blues, and the Maple Leafs represented. Hall of Famers, 28 of them. You ready? Let's see if I can get through this. Gump Worsley, Jacques Lapierre, Serge Savard, Yvan Cornier, Jacques Lemaire, Jean Beliveau, Henri Richard, Glenn Hall, Jerry Cheevers, Bobby Orr, Johnny Buchik, Phil Esposito, Ed Giacomone, Rod Gilbert, Jean Rattel, Tim Horton, Dave Keon, Bob Pulford, Norm Ullman, Gordie Howe, Frank Mahavlich, Alex Dalvecchio for the formal folks out there, Bobby Hull, Stan Mikita, Harry Howell, Bernie Perrant, Glenn Sather, and Leo Boveen. These are, it's helpful here because I'm listing a bunch of 70, 71 tops hockeys right now. So it's helpful for me to find out who's in the Hall of Fame when I list these things. Ton of rookies. When I say ton, I mean 7. It's Serge Savard, Walter Kachuk, or Kazuk, Doug Favell, Gary Desjardins, Dennis Hextall, Tracy Pratt, and Danny O'Shea. I'm going to look at one of these cards real quick. Boy, that is a handsome looking lady right there. Inserts and relateds. There was All-Star Stamp pairs and All-Star Stamps. I have none of those. Comments. Few comments from Phil. One, actually. This is a good-looking set. Rookies include Favell, Tutchik, and Savard. Reekins tells us All-Star Stamps issued by both Tops and OPG. See OPG Stamps. The packaging, action hockey shot there, shot under the subpar arena lights, but a fun little one-on-one action there. Lots of shadows from the overhead lights and a curved Tops tee. NHL hockey bubblegum. Edgy font there, by the way, by the folks at Tops. So a couple wax boxes in there. A lot of wax boxes are listed. Let's look at the bottom of the box, shall we? It says here, Tops Chewing Gum, Duryea, PA 18642, made and printed in USA and Canada, made and distributed by OPG Company Limited, London, Ontario, under license with Tops Chewing Gum Inc. That's an INC, folks. Wax packs are blue. There's a hockey stick going across. There's an angry man with a stick skating at you. in his hockey sweater. 10 cents with 1 stick of bubblegum extra. All-star stamps in the pack. You get the exploding battleship option. You get the gold-plated initial ring. And for the first time in history, offer number 450 is a free, genuine whale's tooth good luck charm. Okay, so you can send away for that. The camera is there. And there's rack packs, 3 10-cent packs for 29 cents. Topps really not doing you much favors there, folks. Let's get to the gallery. So here you see the hockey sticks. Look at Gump Worsley. He is a man who 40 years old at this point, folks. Let's read about Gump Worsley. 5'2" or 5'7", 180 pounds, years pro 19, home Montreal, Quebec. The little round man with a great sense of humor has twice shared the Vezina Trophy as the NHL's top puck blocker. Flops to the ice more than any goalie, but style is most effective. He's starting his 20th professional season. Gump hates the fly, prefers the train. Airport, running away from. So Gump at that point had played in 733 puck face-offs scenarios there. That made no sense. He's been in 733 games. Goals against is about 2.95. So anyway, good looking cards. The backs are unique. They're dark navy blue with yellow on the white cardboard. I'm not sure what Jacques Laperriere is staring at, but he does not know where the camera is. Anyway, your Montreal Canadiens legends, obviously, back in the day, are depicted in order. Dennis Hull obviously ran into something with his face. He's stitched up over his lip and probably still a little concussed. These guys were scrappers. They probably fought as much off the ice as they did on the ice, but what a bunch of crazy Canadians these folks were. So kudos to you guys for putting down the sticks later on and picking up the bass, the guitars, and the drumsticks instead. Pittsburgh Penguins, we'll get over this in a little bit in the 1970-71 set, but man, how Pittsburgh does not use those jerseys all the time now is beyond me. Call me sentimental, but the old stuff still looks good. There's the Checkos card, yellow background, yellow back as well. Has a nice little check mark with checklist in there and Topps hockey. So that's your 1969 to 1970 Topps hockey set. Available everywhere they sell trading cards to the kids.